Subscribe for ideas that change how you see the world. What if the sun suddenly vanished, not for years, not forever, but for just 24 hours? No explosion, no warning, no sound. One moment it exists, the next it doesn't. At first, life on Earth would continue normally, unaware that disaster was already racing toward us. Sunlight takes 8 minutes to reach Earth, so for 8 minutes, everything would seem fine. Then, without ceremony, darkness would swallow the entire planet. Birds would fall silent, traffic would slow, people would look to the sky, confused, afraid. And then the cold would arrive, sharp, sudden, unstoppable. Within the first hour, Earth's temperature would drop by 7 degrees Celsius and keep falling. Fields would harden, crops would freeze where they stand, dying silently in the dark. Every solar-powered system would shut down instantly, cities losing one of their cleanest lifelines. Satellites would begin to drift, struggling to orient themselves without the sun's guidance. Navigation systems would glitch, ships and vehicles suddenly unsure where they truly are. Airports would ground flights, pilots fighting darkness, freezing air, and failing instruments. The oceans, Earth's great heat reservoir, would start releasing warmth, but far too slowly. By the 6th hour, the planet would feel alien, a frozen world drifting through space. Plants would completely stop photosynthesis, cutting off the base of nearly all life on Earth. Animals would panic, migrating blindly, following instincts that no longer make sense. Humans would retreat indoors, burning fuel, furniture, anything to stay warm. Power grids would fail in regions. Communication networks would weaken, fragmenting the world. Governments would declare global emergencies, but even leaders would have no solutions. Above the frozen chaos, the sky would explode with stars, more than humanity has ever seen. After 12 hours, temperatures would plunge below -30 degrees Celsius in many regions. Small animals, insects, birds, millions would perish quietly in the cold. Water pipes would burst, roads would crack, buildings would fracture under expanding ice. Without the sun's gravity, Earth would drift slightly, its orbit becoming unstable. Panic would spread faster than the cold, cities breaking into chaos. And then, after 24 endless hours, something would change. The sun would return, rising like a god reborn. Light would crash into Earth, flooding oceans, mountains, cities with fire and gold. Survivors would step outside, feeling warmth touch their skin, some for the last time. But the world would no longer be the same. Harvests destroyed, ecosystems shattered, infrastructure crippled. Civilization would need decades to fully recover, if it ever truly could. All of this from the disappearance of one star. The sun is not just a light in the sky. It is the engine of life itself. Without it, Earth becomes a frozen grave drifting through space. So the next time sunlight touches your face, remember, you are feeling survival. What if another disaster strikes? Which what if should we explore next?